So I was just watching a bunch of stuff when it comes to drag queens and children and things of this nature and sexualization of children in schools. Now, this has been a long time coming. This has been coming since the 40s. This is long before this. This started like this was really got accelerated during the sexual revolution, but Alfred Kinsey put a scientific, quote unquote, scientific legitimacy behind perversion with his, child experiments in regarding to very inappropriately and disgusting things that he had people do to children and measure their responses to them. We'll just put it like that. If you want to watch a couple of documentaries on him and how he affected the sexual revolution, you should watch the Kinsey Syndrome and Kinsey's Pedophiles. But anyways, I honestly think that America's Mystery Babylon, the horror Babylon. America was more of a, you can say America was more of a God-fearing nation in the past. I mean, we had a lot of issues. We had some extreme issues when it comes to racism, and we had some other issues. But you can say a lot more of a God-fearing nation than we had now. Now it's just we're just promoting moral mess to the world. Like the world has looked to us for a lot of things, and now they're looking to us, and we're promoting this crap. This is like so in Revelations, it talks about Mystery Babylon, and it talks about Mystery Babylon being rich. It talks about Mystery Babylon was a golden cup in the Lord's hands. It talks about Mystery Babylon being what else? It was it had a I know it had a big. It was kind of surrounded by water, which the United States kind of is, and it also talked about them with several. That's all I can think of off right hand. Oh yeah, and promoting the evil to the world, and it seems like we fit all those things, man. How do we not fit all those things? Now, I don't necessarily believe America is Mystery Babylon, but we sure do act just like them. It seems like the Mystery Babylon is from the Middle East because of what it says in Isaiah 58:51 and what's that? Jeremiah 50:51 and Isaiah 13 and 14, I believe. But we just look like Mystery Babylon, man. And it looks like, and Mystery it says about Mystery Babylon is true. Mystery Babylon was known for killing Christians, and we're not there yet. We're nowhere near as far as persecution of Christians. We're nowhere near like it is around the world. Like the United States is like effectively like almost a safe space for Christians as far as world persecution is concerned. Like recently, I think there was like several dozen Christians that got killed in Nigeria, like this week. That's just one story I heard. That's the biggest thing I heard when it comes to Christians is that in this country was, what was that? Having brain freezes right now, but a couple people stripped down in church and then they had to remove them. That was it. That's way different than what was going on in Nigeria. But regardless, man, I think that at one point the UN said Christians were one of the most persecuted group in the world. But Mystery Babylon seems like it's leading the way as far as moral debauchery in this in the world with this media and with this agenda that is with this new social justice agenda when it comes to especially when it comes to the sexualization of individuals and of children. I hope other nations have the sense enough to ignore us. And I could see why the nations around the world would hate us for this. I could see that. Like it talks about the nations around our world hating Mystery Babylon, even though they use Mystery Babylon. Even though Mystery Babylon was kind of instrumental as far as the world system operation. And it seems like we are instrumental as far as the world system's operation. And I can see the world turning on us. I just can see that. So that's just my thoughts on that particular subject. Yeah, with the whole child, all these books with pedophile stuff in it that they use for schools. And when it comes to drag queens and, you know, doing like sexual stuff in front of kids and putting money in there, it's just getting real bad, man. It's just getting real nasty here. It's not like the worst it's ever been anywhere, but I can see why. I can see it getting real bad here, man. It talks about Mystery Babylon letting every unclean bird come in and things of that nature, and that's what it seems like America's doing, man. Every unclean bird, and the things that are unclean is the things you can't speak about. That's what you can't really speak about. You can talk about Christians all day long, but you can't talk about the moral issues of certain agendas at all, whether the agendas represent the groups or not. So that's all I have to say about that. And thanks for watching, and thanks for your time.